So I posted the training program that ended up getting me this result, but I didn't go through everything else that ended up getting that result. And without these other things, I wouldn't have ended up getting the result that I got. So number one was food, calorie deficit. So I tracked my calories, and I also had a step target, and I didn't do any cardio whatsoever. So my step target was 10,000 every single day. And then for the last month in July, before I went on holidays, I upped it to 15,000 steps, and that was as high as I ever went. Then with the food, I started the year off with 2,500 calories, and then I reduced it over those couple of months. So I reduced it by 200 to 300 calories any time that I needed to reduce my food. So it was like 2,500 down to 2,300, then down to 2,000, then down to 1,800, then down to 1,600, then down to 1,400, and then down to 1,200. Then that sounds ridiculous, but it got to the point where I spent 4 weeks below 1,600 calories. It wasn't like I done months at 1,200 calories, because I done it for about a week or 2 weeks, and I knew I just couldn't keep it up. But I said I'd give it a crack, and it worked really, really well. But yeah, that's all I done, was just tracking calories, reduced them when I needed to, and took progress pictures every week, done my scales weight every week or every day, and then I done my waist measurement every week as well. And that way I could see where I was making progress, because I noticed the scales is probably the worst measurement you could take. So I had many weeks where the scales didn't actually move at all, but my waist measurement would continue going down, which is good. So you could see by the end of it, I definitely have more muscle now. I'm stronger. So that means over that time frame between January and December now, my body composition is different. So I have way less body fat, but I also have a lot more muscle. So the scales will not tell you that. So it's super important to make sure you do more than the scales measurement. And this isn't me telling people to eat 1,200 calories. This was what I done this year. I just fluted around and seen, I just wanted to try out different things this year. So full body training was one of them, and doing no cardio was another one. And then that meant that I brought my food down lower, and I noticed there are like literally no side effects to going down to a certain number of calories. Like we're always told 1,800 for men and 1,400 for women, whereas I just said, look, I'll try, see what happens. And I found I was grand right down till 1,400, and then 1,200 I definitely didn't feel good. So that's kind of busted that myth